So let's talk Carrington event. In case you don't know what that is, there was a huge solar storm in the 1800s, and it took out a lot of the telegraph equipment and whatnot, and it started fires from the paper that was used in the telegraph machines, and it was a huge event at the time because it was just the beginning of industrialization, et cetera, et cetera. But people, every time we start having big storms or flares, they freak out. They think, oh, what if you have the Carrington event? And then the fucking science journals go around saying, flare could throw us back to the Stone Age. And then you open the article and it says, but probably not, because they just want you to open it and click on it. And they're just trying to scare the shit out of you, honestly. So there's a really excellent space weather expert. She is from Miller University and or Millersville University, maybe. Space weather woman, Tammi. And if you go check out her YouTube stuff, she addresses this all the time because people are constantly asking her. And because of how our power grids are constructed, because of how our technology is, etc., a huge event is not going to just wipe out everything on Earth. And it's not going to have the same impact. The same size event would not have the same impact on our infrastructure as it did at the time because our technology is different. The power grids are set up to endure these surges. We have warning when it's coming. So they, reroute things a certain way so that it doesn't flood anything. Can there be intermittent power outages in different areas? Sure. We're already having that a little bit with this storm, but not, a huge issue. But anyway, so these catastrophic and catastrophists that talk about this all the time are probably trying to sell you a plot on their ranch or, have some other motive behind it to scare you. Like they want to get likes or clicks or whatever the fork. Um, so it's really nothing to be afraid of. And there are very simple things we can do in the event of a solar storm. So if any of you feel like going and doing this right now, I call it unplug for X flares because that's one of her things that she advises us to do. If you unplug what you're not using in your house, then it's not drawing on the electrical and power grid, and that makes it less likely to get overloaded and shut down. So I hope that clears that up a little bit. I can't go into it in depth, obviously, but there's an overview.